Alright guys, we're going to go over, yeah, that's right, the best niche, profitable business online. Gosh, look at me, I just got back from vacation. So I am actually really relaxed right now, so you'll have to please forgive me. Let's start off with this. Guys, my name is David Boozer. I am a highly successful online entrepreneur. Literally, guys, I'm not kidding. I actually make, I generate a really good income online. Some from my own businesses, some from opportunities and other niche, profitable online opportunities I've joined with and partnered with. One of the reasons for that success, however, came from building a list online and everything else. I've actually been doing this for quite a few years. I've actually consulted with large companies, hundreds of small business owners, and literally thousands of individuals, probably just like you, trying to figure out what is the best niche to get into, what is the best way to generate an income online, and all of that stuff. And I'll tell you this right now, it's really going to surprise you, I think, right off the bat. As you look around online and you're trying to find like the most profitable niche for yourself, understand this, that the most profitable niche or business that you could possibly get into right off the bat is really going to be something you already know about, a hobby. Maybe it's a game you like. Maybe it's just something that you like to do, something that you know a lot about. Maybe it's something about the business that you're already currently in, your career. Maybe there's an aspect of it that you really do like. There's actually a whole niche industry online from which to market to. And it can get pretty goofy here. I've seen young ladies, little preteens, they have actually, seriously, there's one gal that has made $1 million or more on just pencil toppers. Yeah, the goofy little pencil toppers. There's people out here that make movies just affiliating themselves and creating a niche around 1980s movies or 1980s fads and things like that. There's people out here that do it with parachuting. They do it with stuffed monkeys. I mean, seriously, the list can go on. When we're talking about billions of people on the planet, and we're talking about 3 billion people that are online today, there's a lot of people out here with your interest. Not kidding, with your interest. Some of the basic things, however, that you do need just to sit there and start building this niche around is, first off, get that good idea. Find out what it is that you like. I would choose something like a hobby. Just something that you're interested in. I don't care if it's fishing, camping, hiking. I'm an outdoorsy kind of guy, I like the outdoor stuff. But I'm also kind of a tech-savvy guy in a way, not too much, but in a way. I'm also a spiritual guy. I'm a Christian guy. I have I've got a Christian side going on. I'm interested in politics. I'm starting up a political blog now. Little tiny things that I like to do, and I can create these little, basically the number 2 thing. I can go out and start creating that presence online. And the presence online, guys, is really honestly just as simple as a blog, a WordPress blog or Blogger or Joomla or whatever. WordPress just seems to be the easiest to work with, and like Blogger, it seems to get a lot of the play online. Next thing you know, I'm going to go out and I'm just going to learn a few things about search engine optimization, and I'm not talking about all the crazy stuff that you might hear, link building, title tags, alt tags. You learn what those things are. But that's all you're really learning is what they are. What to do with them is actually extremely simple. But SEO is actually going to play a lot on keywords. Keywords are still a good thing to learn to target your audience with that niche. So if you're into balloons, then you need to focus around keywords and latent semantic indexing, which is just, the synonyms of those words, balloons, latex balloons, making dogs out of balloons, whatever. The thing is that you should understand some of the basics. Also, there's going to be some other things like social media. Social media, guys, this is going to consist of things like, like having a good little Facebook page, a little Google Plus profile, video marketing. Video marketing is huge, and I think getting out there and creating that video is a wonderful thing, because that's going to actually fit into number 5, the one thing that you need to do, and that is content creation. Content creation is still king. Content is king online, guys. You have to create content around that niche. doesn't matter what it is. I can come on here and tell you that, hey, the most profitable niche in the land is this. I would be lying to you. The most profitable niche out here online is the one that you are interested in, because there's many other people that are interested in it. Not everybody's going to go out there and buy your product, but the thing is that some will. I once listened to Jim Rohn. He said, some will, some won't, so what? It's been the perfect mantra for me online, period, to find and build success. Some will, some won't, so what? On to the next one. On to the next one. I never let anything stop me. I got out there, I learned how to create a good presence online, I learned how to work with that presence online, learned the different marketing strategies with that presence online, and I just went for it. That's what I did, I just went for it. I figured, listen, here's the deal. Are you working right now? Are you working right now? You got a career, got a job, blah, blah, but you're like really interested in working at home? Yeah. Well, guess what? You got time, you got a job. What if you don't have a job? What if you don't have a job? Let's go even further with this video, guys. What if you don't have a job right now? Maybe you're unemployed and you got unemployment going on. You know what? Take the most of this time and learn something new. Get out here and learn how to build and brand and manage a business online. It's not that hard. Guys, I have little businesses that create me upwards of about $4,000 a month. Then I have other little niche opportunities that I go out and market that drag me upwards of $31,000 in a month. Not kidding. I'm just an average guy here. I don't know everything, but I know something about the basics and the fundamentals that works every single time. That's how I built up a list of basically over 40,000 subscribers, is this right here. It was nothing more. It wasn't the hype and the craziness out here. It was finding what I liked and what I enjoyed doing, and then making the most of it with this right here. That was it. Nothing more. Anyways, thank you guys very much for being on this video. Please, if you're on my website, get your free training. It's absolutely free. If you're here on YouTube, whatever, click on the link. Get your free training. Just do it. Just start going. You never, ever, ever know. All right? Anyways, thank you guys very much again. No matter what, God bless.